Good, very early morning, everybody. Random Andrew here. I wake nice and early to try and get some footage of something very kind of special. I didn't even mention yet that this festival is going on in case I didn't have the chance to get here today. So we're gonna do a little tour of one of our long time, this festival, I think it's a 60 or 80 years long. It's been going consecutively year after year. It's the St.Annes Festival. St.Annes Community Festival. I remember, oh, okay, well see it says 1972 here. I must have misread on a Facebook post the other night, but let's go in and have a look around. We've got the bike locked up nice and secure. And absolutely no pets. And of course, no smoking. Even though I don't smoke, I vaporize. I use that electronic cigarette, I guess it's called. But I won't even be using that in here because I keep it under that same category as smoking, you know. So to the festival, St.Annes has been here as long as I can remember. I can remember early days of high school, ditching out high school to come over here and spend the day, spending what money we didn't have on all kinds of rides and excitement and games and fun. Now it is early, so it's not busy here yet, and perhaps better time to come and showcase some of what's here this year. Now I missed it last year. I was here the year before, and I did notice it was a bit smaller than what I remember growing up, but that's usually the case. So let's have a look around. I guess the best spot we start is along the concession stands up front. Little bit of everything. And of course, with the concession stands comes the smell of the fair. Oh yeah, I should actually point out, this is the parking lot where you usually come test out the cars for hot laps. But it's right full. You recognize that building, the St.Annes Parish, the center. Alright, I guess we'll head over this way first, being that it's kind of off to the side and on its own. You've got your typical merry-go-round with all kinds of horses to choose from. And there is sporadically copyright music playing in the background, so if you hear me just randomly talking, even if I'm not making much coherent sense, it's to cover that copyright music in the background. Even though my channel's not monetized, I don't want to end up losing the audio due to copyrighted musics. Oh, and Padres Patio. I'm wondering if this is the beer tent. Okay, so we'll go back over this way. I remember they had one similar to this. Was Artie's first mini roller coaster that she'd ever rode. And this one's a little bit more elaborate, has a bit more to it, called the Wacky Worm. And for those who like to reach for new heights, definitely the Ferris wheel. I actually remember the first time I ever took my daughter, Artemis, on a Ferris wheel. She was so scared and so nervous at first, but as soon as she got to see the view from the top, her attitude totally changed. I remember this thing, the great big ring there. When I was younger, that was called the Super Loops. And I imagine this one's probably a little different. Some more of the children's rides. Got your mini Volkswagen buses. Monster trucks. I wonder how hard it would be to convert one of these to actually be a usable monster truck. That'd be like a half scale. This is got the food tent here. Might have to grab myself some lunch at some point today. I mean, come on, you don't go to a fair and not get a little bit of the fair goodies. Playing games and stuff. I'm not really much one for playing games myself. I never have any luck at them. But I mean, if you're into that, if you're into playing games, tons of chances to win. Lots of stuffies. Look at that, you got some Pokemon, you got some Mogwai up there. Look at that, even a little Morty. And, oh, that is who I think it is, isn't it?
Within minutes without shelter. Water is a more precious.
See that mini Deadpool hanging in there? This guy.
Welcome to ride through my lands by camel.
This guy reminds me of Justin Scarred's little character that he has for his channel.
Magic carpet. Speak these words.
And that's this right here you hear talking to us right now.
Let me take flight. Please have your tickets ready. You must be at least 36 inches tall and be wearing closed-toed shoes to ride.
Closed-toed shoes. Okay, this here, we'll come back to this in a minute. Big monkeys. Hope nobody's allergic to bees. Yeah, I couldn't think of what else to say. So right about actually here where you see the corner of this tent, of these tables, Dale and I were doing laps here, both wrestlers, and we collided head on, each doing about 70 kilometers an hour. The sound was awesome. Pure awesomeness. Okay, so about this guy. When I was younger, this was known as the Gravitron. Spin round and round, and you'd lay on these trays, and the trays would start to go up. Oh, good memories riding on these things. So you could see where you lay in the back. I'm sure most of you guys have seen inside the Gravitron before. If I had tickets, would I go on some rides? Well, maybe. I wouldn't want to be here alone riding. That's just not as fun as when you got other people here to enjoy the rides with you. What's this? You guys recognize that guy. And that guy. And you got Chucky up in the window. A haunted mansion. And there's another scarier, creepy version of the clowns over here. I didn't see any other Hollywood horror guys, so just Jason Voorhees, Chucky, and Pennywise on the end. And then, of course, what would a fair be if you didn't have at least skee ball here? I was watching a video the other night, and they had they were showing a festival somewhere. I think it was actually one of Adam the Woo's videos. There's a guy had his kid up on the thing, putting the ball up inside it, like totally cheating. Nobody was saying anything about it, and the father was just encouraging the kid to go up and do it. Don't teach your kids those things. More chances for stuffies. Morning. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Oh, knocking blocks off the table, and you can win a Swagtron. Well, hoverboard. Oh, bumper cars. I didn't even notice that when I first walked in, but I got bumper cars this year. It's pretty cool. Tons and tons of more stuffies. Would you look at the size of that Pikachu? Okay, this is what I always wondered. If you win something that big, what do you do with it the rest of the day while you're at the fair? You drag them on all the rides with you?
No spies!
Awesome. And here's this, it's called the Fireball, this one. And of course you know what it does. All the way up and around. Right on. So I hope everybody shows up and has some fun at the fair this year. I might just wander around, see what else I can't get some footage of. Oh, look at that. You can even find them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. World's finest. And the slide. Sky slide. Well, I just actually overheard that this fair isn't open for another hour still, and I'm not sure I can just wander around and kill a whole hour. They got the copyright music going now, so I figure I'll just take some pictures, get some stuff to put up on the social media, and maybe come back down later if the rain doesn't stick around. That's right, it's supposed to be raining soon. And of course, big part of this being Railway City tourism. So they've got their booth set up. Any kind of function happens here in St. Thomas, it's usually Railway City tourism. I'll get some of the classic pictures on here. The old market. Iron Horse on Talbot Street. Oh, my favorite train station. And 360 Talbot Street. That's a good picture of it right there.
Let me take flight. Please have your tickets
Well, that's gonna do it for me for now from the St.Annes Fair Community Festival, St.Annes Community Festival. And perhaps if the rain holds off, or if it does rain and it stops, I'll try and come back down later when it's actually busy, when there's a lot of people, when it's bumping. You know, when it's bumping. So, see if I can't find somebody to come tour around with me and get some more video later on tonight. But for now, thanks for watching. If you're in the area, check out St.Annes Community Festival. It's on till the 9th. And have yourselves a great day. Think positive, stay positive. We'll see you here tomorrow. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Vlog over.